Gonna record Doki Doki Literature Club all at once. Just making a new thing so it's not like super hard to open in on Windows Movie Maker, because that's all I got. Please give me money. Dude, I almost fell asleep in my chair just now. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Sometimes that speaks to their creative minds. Mm-hmm. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we were to come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody would come in the first place if it's a literature event. It'd be important. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah is taking this really seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, look at her face. Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. God, I hate how evil this game is. I want to go with like literally any other girl but Sayori. I just had to like glance up and see that. It'll ruin my game. Maybe she's listening in on me. Alright, I'm back. I mean, I really like Sayori, but I just don't want to do the right thing first. You know what I mean? Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. And that works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and really make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa. What? I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Damn it, I double-clicked. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. So loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out better. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're so oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days the past week have you gotten up on time? That's... It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. When was it? Eh? I'm like pressing the button and she knows to keep the pace going. Sayori glances around at herself. What? How was it? Oh, she glanced around at herself. How was it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It was more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Oh yeah, it isn't. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar there. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you would why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. See, that's what that button's for. So you can get like an up close on these special shots. Aw, the little school shoes. I forget that in Japan you get special shoes for school. This is weird. This is so funny. What's it? What is? Well, I was thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Uh, I, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Well, you notice where it is. I struggle and finally close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. I know. Can you imagine just saying sigh in an actual conversation? I mean, some of you might actually. Y'all are weird. It doesn't but if you ever buttoned it, you have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. I realized how loud I said that with my dad across the door, literally from my room. My brother can probably hear me talking. And I just, my dad's already disappointed in me. I'm just making things worse. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange seeing Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. They had her unbutton it so they wouldn't have to make a new, character model for her with all the same things. I'm on to you, DDLC, Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club. Phew. That's so much better. Sorry, put your arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take better care of me than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these things, all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You doing it again, Sayori? Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! And I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poem. Sayori's on Nove. Monica and Monica wrote hers in Compass Nova. Reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. And we're finally back. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's a good friend after all. Friend. Huh? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Anon. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Actually, hold on, let me put this one over here, and put this one right there, and then I can put this right there. I just moved my recording to, I have 3 monitors, right? So I moved OBS to my left monitor. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you still? Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. But I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a non-poem. And that makes it extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Anon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'd be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rain today? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who's next? Monica, then, I guess. Hi, Anon. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be a little afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share a poem with me. It's kind of an it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Anon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. And that's part of the barrier we all have to get past soon. Just all have to learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had all sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Siri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone's so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure we end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while, but I'll feel more comfortable doing this. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased with their own kind of styles, but I'll be happy to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, so do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See a direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched out with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretched forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize that now. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Hold up. He could be me. I was looking in. I'm forcing my way into her club. I'm a noisy neighbor. She wasn't home. She's trying to get to know me better, peer inside for a clue, and then I'm surprising her, so I should feel like I'm taking everything away from her so she can't see anymore. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, my kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems when putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a specific poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. I guess so. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Yuri. Hey. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Yeah, it's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is the first time reading a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading it through it. It's that. So it's that bad. No. Oh, so it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been 7 minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. So, what were you saying? Right, it's that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up and write styles separate from the topic matter and form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expensiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds your train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different styles and techniques that go into writing, even in a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but of all things come with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club you really valuable feedback. Now, Sue can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't really be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I love sharing my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air. What is that? Is that a semi? I think it's a semicolon. I breathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. How do you flick back? What is this? I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Anon. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glanced over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy to... I gotta get some water. My mouth is dry. Well, it makes me happy that you think that Just remembering that you won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And Natsuki. Uh, um, well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just that it didn't invoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That's sad. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just, just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people that don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style and make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like it's when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the word playing. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute? Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oh, I do have a couple of suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Wrong button. Which people did, by the way. Sometimes you need sometimes you need suggestions from people who didn't like it because they know why they didn't like it, and that is constructive feedback. Tell me why you didn't like this video, guys, and then also tell me what you liked about it, and I'll tell you nothing. I won't respond to your comments. If I give you a heart, that means I like your comment, and like, dislike for the rest. It's pretty simple. If I pin your comment, that means hey, Sayori liked it, and Anon did too. So based off that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Anon liked my poem too, He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Ooh, the music. Ooh, the music stopped. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Anon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you expect he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Uh, uh, is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Anon started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve... I can't do both their voices at once. I'll voice over as Yuri next time. This doesn't involve you. I hope that voiceover sounded good. Thanks. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Anon. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Anon. You know, my writing style is more like Natsuki's. Just plain and simple, straight to the point, but also a little, flourish, you know? I guess my writing style is more like Sayori's then. Dude, I relate to Sayori so much. I'm gonna dye my hair and, become a female. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Anon? Well? How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Anon. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that what a snuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's making her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Cough. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki is cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Really, really good looking. Big and beautiful. Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. Oh, wait, I said that? So this is why Sayori's vice president. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious, that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless to what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. So it's making the characters seem like they like Monica. I don't like Monica. No one likes Monica. I think that's the entire thing of this game. Monica's gonna be super evil and ruin everything for everybody. That's what's gonna happen. I'm calling it right now. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Anon, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat talking. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a thing more about poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. A nod. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Sunday beam. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm enjoying it either. I'm not enjoying it. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it. Sayori? About what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that was all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Anon, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think you're getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught me onto the kind of situation I'm in. What? Caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Oh. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Hey, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Poem time, poem writing time. Boo boo poo 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 toopy tee poo teepy teepy pop pop a toop poo poo peep pop po 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 poo peep 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 pop pop beep poo poop poop a top beep a deep a top po poop a top po poop a top pee beep beep pop up poop 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 a doop a deep pop a top a doop poo 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 boo doop a deep pop a boom poo poo a top beep pop poo pee beep a deep a lap a top a boom bum 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 ba 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 la ba da ba 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 la ba ba da ba da ba 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 boo ba beep ba bow beep ba boo ba ba boo boo chow ching pom 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 boom beam boo ba boo chip chip chip. Choo cha pom chim boom 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 chupa chupa go po chupa chupa po chipa cho papa chupa go po chupa tupa tu papa tu poo pa bum bum pa ta papa tipa la pa ta papa tu tupa go papa ta pom po papa ta papa ta pa tu chip papa kappa tapa boom 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 papa chapa kappa chupa tapa goopa Hoopa chapa coopa chapa chapa papa chupa hoopa chapa kappa chapa chupa chupa coo poopa chapa Papa chupa choo poo 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 chop bum 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 dum dum bum pum 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 bum 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 pum pum papa pum bum pum 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 bum poopa poo poopa choo chop papa chop chop pow papa chapa keep papa chupa chop pa chupa chop papa choo poo. I don't think she likes any of those words. I don't think she likes any of these words. She doesn't like... Does she like fun? Does she like the word fun? After image, no. Agonizing, no. Swimsuit, no. Incongruent, no, she doesn't like any of these words. Oh dang, I'm gonna have to load. She doesn't like any of those words, and I'm totally gonna get... I need to get 100% on this. Wrong one. Okay. Do do dum papa tee fo peep papa two da da do 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 tee ta ta tee ta two. Maybe she likes swimsuit. Oh no. You would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies. Hey. parfait. That's definitely gonna be. My hand it just. Ooh, ooh, doo doo ta, doo 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 ta, doo doo ta, doo doo ta, doo 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 ta, doo 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 ta, doo 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 doo. Ten out of 10, boys. 20 out of 20, I guess. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Anon. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Well, I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Small, yep. Playing a game. Good for him. Guess it's just simple, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you like... Why don't you take a... Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sirius nervously retrieves a coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the clubroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that leaves only the one option. Oh, what? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening in or anything. How is this something book? Yuri. Tell Anon to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling any mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Whoa. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told me you guys were bringing... She told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whap. Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks you in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper, and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Aw, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Natsuki gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie is still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Natsuki suddenly leans down, and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed, but boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Sorry, my neck. Needed a poppin' after sitting here not moving. Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was still practicing piano. Alright, she was doing something. Look at that sweat drop on her cheek. She's up to something evil. I don't trust her. She is performing dark cult arts. I'll let you guys know right now. These are all guesses, so if I'm correct about anything, don't think I cheated. I watched a little bit of the beginning part, but I'm well past that by now. If she is doing dark arts, this was a guess. I have no idea if she did or not. Don't think I'm a cheater, right? I must not have heard it since I was still practicing summoning Satan. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't. Really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's, maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I guess I have to actually learn to stop trying to summon Satan. I won't let you down, Anon. Monica smiles sweetly. Tilt. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see? In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I so I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining about her to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow finishes her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Anon, Anon. So right here? I'm pretty sure right here. Because she went to the closet. Her manga collection is in her closet. If you chose Natsuki, you would be in the closet with her reading her manga. Anon, Anon. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Anon to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if I can find a paper poster too, okay? See if you can find. Okay. Ready, Anon? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, I feel like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're going to the poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Anon, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's just about reading poems. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you said, the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you seriously. I like how I did that there. I didn't mean to. When you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Yeah, I know. I just meant it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Aw, don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, Anon, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. In the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm in my room. Dark. The lights are off. I should look away. I'm gonna take a 20-second break and look at the room around me so my eyes don't burn out. I'm back. Alright. Looking around my room. It was nice. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a full box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. Crayola? They're kind of dirty, though. Hold on, wait, my back itches. I can't reach. Oh, no. I'm back. My back is gonna be itchy forever, and I'm not gonna be able to stop it. Ah. I'm fidgeting so hard. She's just staring at me concerned. That's right in the spot you can't reach. It's gay. I'm just gonna rub my back against my chair. I feel like a bear. Like how bears rub their backs against trees. Except trees actually give some sort of scratchiness. My chair is just some smooth leather. I don't have a back scratcher here. I need one. Alright, I'm back. They're dirty. They're kind of dirty, though. Siri starts pulling various crayons out of boxes. Well, let me check how long my wing's been. An hour and 2 minutes.